to do. Having lots of fun. The rabbit is number one. Show and twist God's love, and with God's love he can do it all. If you don't mind, hit that follow button and subscribe. The stream is starting soon. Come watch the rabbit, let's watch the rabbit, bringing entertainment to me and you. Come watch the rabbit, let's watch the rabbit. It's not hard to do. Get ready because the stream is starting now.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome to another JRabbit87 stream. I am your host, JRabbit87, and I hope everybody's having a wonderful day today. And yeah, I hope you guys are ready for some wrestling, as it's the first show of RWF for 2025. And boy howdy, do we have some interesting things lined up for you. Before we get into all of that, let's go ahead and get our commands done. As always, we are sponsored by our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. He has blessed both me and my wife very greatly. We want to make sure that we return his blessings by giving him all the honor, glory, credit, and praise that he rightfully deserves. We also want to say a huge thank you. Thank you to everybody that decides to join me today. It means so much to me that you guys take time out of your busy days to come and hang out with me. Of course, a huge thank you also goes to our supporters, who I will name individually at the end of stream. Y'all, if you need some wonderful product, well, Mary Kay has wonderful product for you. Feel free to grab that link that I just posted and browse all the wonderful products that they have for sale. If you have any questions, don't be afraid to ask my #wonderfulwife, as she is a Mary Kay consultant, and I'll be more than happy to consult you. Discord, we have one of those. If you have not joined our Discord yet, feel free to grab that link that my #wonderfulwife has just posted and come join us. We've got tons of chat rooms. That is, of course, where important announcements are made, and we just love to see you there, honestly. I'd be happy to have people consult me. I'd be happy to have people consult me. I always get that confused. You don't consult them, they consult you. Yep. I don't know why I get that.
You'll get it.
You'll
get it.
Uh,
It'll take a while. It's a pattern. It'll take a while.
yeah, fair. YouTube. If you would like to check out... Oh, wait, hold up. YouTube. If you'd like to check out some of our past live streams, feel free to grab that link and join us over in the land of YouTube. If highlight videos are more your thing, then you can join us over on TikTok by grabbing that link. And of course, last but not least are ways that you can help support the stream if you would like to do so. Keep in mind that nothing is ever required, but everything is very much appreciated. With that, more information on how you can support the stream is in the chat. Alright, with that, ladies and gentlemen, before we go over tonight's card, we have a few things that was announced in our Discord.
Wrestlers and gentlefolk.
Yeah. So, as usual, we will have 10 exciting action-packed matches for you guys. Triple H is back in charge. As we all know, Triple H is back in charge. Now, he cannot put himself in a number one contenders match, and he cannot put himself in a championship match as long as he is the one that is the authority, the official authority person. And that is a new rule for anybody who becomes authority from now on. They cannot make themselves a champion. They cannot put themselves into a championship match, and they cannot put themselves into a number one contenders match. And Triple H has wasted no time making some things known. He has made it official that
Because you gave me one.
fair. He has made it official that Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, and Six have been officially taken out of the stable, the NWO stable. Meaning right now the NWO only consists of Eric Bischoff, Hollywood Hogan, and Yuri. Once more, if Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, or Six use any NWO branding, whether it's entrance music, entrance video, or anything on their gear, they will immediately be fired. Also, Triple H has announced we are getting the debut of a few wrestlers within the next couple weeks. And that starts tonight. Our opening contest will actually be a debut of sorts for two men. So we got that amazing match to start things off, and I'll talk more about that here in a little bit. And, of course, last but not least, he is making it official that from now on, the men and women's war of momentum over the tag team titles, the winning team will always get to pick the stipulation or match type for the tag team titles at the big event, PLE, pay-per-view, whatever you want to call it. Totally Marcus Jones must be commissioner or RWF of RWF. Hashtag fired. So, to go over tonight's card. Yeah.
Your PS5 will enter rest mode in 10 minutes due to power safety settings.
Oh, oops.
Whoops.
That's a first.
I know, right?
I'll have to figure out how to.
Maybe some will say.
That's something for another time. I'll find out.
Yes.
So for tonight's card, as I said, we are getting the debut of two people. We do not know who these people are yet. So all we know is we're getting a debut of a couple people. That is our first match of the evening. After that, we have we go right into the War of Momentum as Kevin Nash takes on Mosh, and immediately after that, Asuka takes on Ivy Nile. After that, we have a very interesting tag team match as the number one contender for the Intercontinental title, Johnny Gargano, teams up with the current United States champion, Jey Uso, to take on the number one contender for the United States Championship, Damian Priest, and the Intercontinental Champion himself. I'm actually looking forward to seeing if he's going to call himself something different, if it's still going to be Six, what we're going to get from Six now that he can't represent the NWO. After that, we have another interesting NWO situation as Bayley is being forced to team with Yori of the NWO to take on Nia Jax and the number one contender to Bayley's European Championship, Tamina. According to Triple H, he is forcing those two to tag together because if Bailey truly wants to show that she's a different person, then she will let bygones be bygones, and she will hug it out with Yuri, and they can get the win tonight. After that, we get back to our war momentum as Scott Hall takes on Thrasher, and immediately after that, Kairi Sane takes on Zoe Stark. After that, Triple H said he has something very special planned for Eric Bischoff. I don't know what this means. We haven't been told. We just know that Triple H has something very special, and it will be a match, apparently. We don't know what kind of match. We don't know who he's going to be against, but Eric Bischoff will be in action against someone. Then after that, we have Chelsea Green teaming up with her bestie, the women's champion Piper Niven, to take on Power and Glory, the team of Liv Morgan and the current number one contender to Piper Niven's women's championship, Raquel Rodriguez, in our semi-main event. Then, for our main event, we have another tag team match where the number one contender for the heavyweight championship, Kane, teams up with the Pure Honor champion, Shawn Michaels, to take on the number one contender for the Pure Honor championship, Bobby Lashley, and, of course, the RWF heavyweight champion, Stone Cold Steve Austin. With that, we're about to get things ready. We'll get our first match. We're going to see the debut of two people. Time to find out who that's going to be coming up next. Alright, here we are for this opening contest. Triple H promises the debut of some people.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the Terrors from parts unknown. Weighing in at 260 pounds, Dr. Z!
A second good old-fashioned greet. Well, debut it is. This is a local indie wrestler from Oklahoma, Dr. Corvus. He is the Plague Doctor from Oklahoma. That's my favorite wrestler. Hashtag so handsome. Dr. Corvus making his official debut here in RWF. His goal is to cure RWF of the pestilence. Is that? It can't be. It is. It's my favorite wrestler as well. The one, the only Dr. Corvus.
And his opponent, representing the Toxic Table from Massachusetts, weighing in at 240 pounds, Boston Connor!
Cure me, Corvus. And his opponent, also making his debut here tonight, one of Pat McAfee's buddies, Boston Connor, Of course, representing the toxic table. Who's this goofball? Jeremy Corvus. I may have to ask you to turn the air conditioner on. I'm getting hot. I didn't think I'd say that, but. And Boston Connor soaking up the cheers from this crowd. Huh? Oh. This toxicity must be cured. And this match is underway with Connor getting the first strike. Hashtag not wrong. And Boston Connor, he's not taking this this lightly, but a running DDT by Corvus. Oh, but Boston Connor comes right back into this. And as this match is going, make sure to get your bets in, as betting has just opened up, because I almost forgot about it. That way there's at least a little bit there. Oh, it did take. Hold up. Oh, because I did hashtag. There we go. Alright, now I can get back focused on this match. And at the moment, Dr. Corvus in firm control. Now Corvus going for the big ending there. I need to come up with an actual name for that. And a kick out at 2. It's an honor to be able to watch Corvus, the inspiration for many legendary talents such as Undertaker, Kane, and even the Boogeyman. Oh, an interesting combination there by Boston Connor. It looks like Connor setting up for something big now. It's a knee breaker or a face breaker. And a kick out by the Doctor. Now Dr. Corvus fighting back. Oh, but Connor able to get the reversal. Oh, spinning kick by Boston Connor. Oh! I don't know what that was, but it looked painful. And into the cover, Cormy Curvis. And that's it.
Here is your winner, Boston Connor.
A bad debut for the Dr. Corvus, but a good debut for Boston Connor. Boo! Crooked ref is booking. Well, I am being told that next week We will also open up with Corvus's tag team partner facing Boston Connor's tag team partner. So make sure to come back next week, as that will be the opening match. But for now, we move right along, because coming up next, we have the first in the War of Momentum over the men's tag team titles, as Kevin Nash takes on Mosh. All right. That partner will surely avenge Corvus. Well, we'll have to find out.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the Headbangers. From New Jersey, weighing in at 243 pounds, Mosh!
There comes Mosh, the man who has won almost all the matches for the Headbangers recently.
And his opponent, representing the Outsiders. From Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 328 pounds, one half of the men's tag team champions, Kevin Nash.
Well, I was wondering what Kevin Nash and Scott Hall were going to do. It does look like instead of the NWO, they have gone back, at least Kevin Nash has gone back to his Outsiders gimmick. And he's even brought his Diesel theme music. Hashtag equality. That at least answers one question about Kevin Nash, now that he cannot represent the NWO. I still wonder about Scott Hall, and more importantly, I wonder about Six. Diesel for the win. Well, this match getting underway. Of course, Mosh representing the Headbangers, and Kevin Nash apparently representing the Outsiders. The current men's tag team champions. Now let's talk a second about the Headbangers. They made their debut and won the match. We didn't see them again until a number one contenders match, which they lost. But then the next time we would see them in just regular tag team action, they would win against the APA. And then they would get another number one contenders match that they would win again. Which of course led us here to the first of these War of Momentum matches. Of course, we will have the Headbangers and the Outsiders in singles action this week and next week. And then on the third week, we will have them in tag team action as the Outsiders as they face off against each other in a non-tag team title match, with the final point going to determine which team will get to choose what kind of match they will have at the Royal Rumble in 4 weeks' time. As these two begin to battle on the outside. Give me just a moment, everybody. This is honestly a feud I'm very interested in and excited for.
I'm gonna go ahead and head to bed, so y'all have a good night. Also, if T shows up, hi T.
Have a good night, baby. Almost got a 10 count there. And now Mosh in firm control. Fair. And now Mosh looking for the burning hammer. He hits it. Wait a second. It's Scott Hall. Good night to the bird, and I shall deliver the high tea. Scott Hall. Well, I mean, he's using his Razor Ramon music, so I guess we already know. And it looks like he's an outsider stuff too, so that just confirms everything for us. Nash looking for a quick victory, but he did not get it. Ew, what's Scott doing here? Oh, Nash going for a boot, big boot, but he misses, but he catches Mosh with a backbreaker. Oh, vicious gut wrench powerbomb. And Nash, he's not done yet. Looking for the jackknife. He hits it into the cover. And somehow Mosh gets his shoulder up. Uh-oh, Nash going to the top rope now. Diving double axe handle as both men now go to the floor. Well, it does. I can't say with all confidence. It looks like that Nash and Hall have at least found a way around the NWO problem. I still wonder how Six is going to handle it. Dag, I forgot how tall Kevin is. I know, right? And now, possible count. No, Nash is going after Mosh. Oh, and just chunking him. And a huge sidewalk slam by Kevin Nash. And now perhaps looking for another jackknife here on the floor. He does indeed hit the jackknife. A count of 6. Nash doesn't want this to end by count out. Surprising for Kevin Nash. Uh-oh, taste of his own medicine as Thrasher now enters the stage. And uh-oh, burning hammer number 2 into a cover. And Nash kicks out. These two giving it their all. Uh-oh, now Mosh to the top rope. Nice crossbody. Oh, and Nash looking for a third jackknife, but it gets reversed. Perhaps Nash getting a little bit too cocky there. Oh, and a third burning hammer by Mosh into the cover. And still, Nash is able to get the shoulder up. 2.99999. Oh, now vicious clothesline. Mosh continues the assault. Hey, baby, would you please turn the heater on before you come to bed? Thank you, my love. Yeah, I will. Oh, interesting maneuver there by Mosh. Again, these two fight on the outside of the ring. And now Mosh getting a little fired up with some taunting. Who knew Mosh could put on such a good match, right? A count of 5 as Nash just punishes Mosh out here on the outskirts of the ring. Oh, it almost looks like he doesn't care about, oh no, never mind. It looks like Nash is trying to drag Mosh back into the ring. Again, Nash preventing a ring out. Big hip toss. And into the cover. And a kick out of 2. And Nash now setting up again for the jackknife powerbomb. And he hits it. Into a cover. And that's it.
Here is your winner, Kevin Nash.
The crowd is not happy. They do not like this new version of Kevin Nash. Unfortunately, it is what it is. And the first point in the war momentum over the men's tag team titles does go to the Outsiders. Well, it's time to shift our focus to the war momentum over on the women's side. Because coming up next, Asuka goes one-on-one with Ivy Nile. I'm not upset by this. I'm glad you're not.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring, representing the Hit Squad from Knoxville, Tennessee, Ivy Nile!
Here comes Ivy Nile. We really haven't seen much of her other than in tag team action with Zoe Stark. So it'll be nice to see her in an actual one-on-one situation.
Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy.
Oh, she's a short one. Welcome in, Danny.
Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy.
And representing the Kabuki Warriors from Osaka, Japan, one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions, Asuka!
Oh, goodness. You missed the debut of my Empress. You missed the debut of Dr. Corvus. Unfortunately, he lost. But, yeah. That was our first match of the evening. We have one half of the current women's tag team champions, having successfully defeated Katana Chance and Caden Carter at Survivor Series. They, of course, now will set to defend those titles against Ivy Nile and Zoe Stark of the Hit Squad. Thank you, Sister T. You're welcome. As this match gets started, and Asuka takes the first shot. And already looking for a submission. Well, Ivy, way too fresh, able to reverse out of it. Oh, massive kick there by Ivy Nile. Now just pounding away with the fists. Tap. And Asuka able to reverse things. A vicious kicks there by Asuka. Ever since Asuka turned her back on Shotzi, we have seen just a more vicious side of her. Of course, at the Royal Rumble, the Kabuki Warriors will have their first title defense since becoming champions. Asuka can now say also, we gotta talk about it. Asuka can now say that she is a two-time RWF Women's Tag Team Champion and a former RWF Women's Champion, and she's still the only woman in RWF history to hold the Women's Championship and the Women's Tag Team Championships at the same time. Vicious crossbody to the outside of the ring. As far as her opponent goes, for those who don't know, of course, the Hit Squad started off with Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler, former RWF Women's Tag Team Champions in their own rights. They eventually decided to bring Sonya Deville in as a manager of sorts. And it was Sonya's idea to actually make a mega group, bringing in Ivy Nile and Zoe Stark. Since then, Oh! Since then, Ivy Nile and Zoe Stark have tried to get the same success that Ronda and Shayna have, but have unfortunately just come short. They now have another chance at our next big event, the Royal Rumble. Count of 9, and Ivy Nile finally able to get back in the ring. Of course, Shayna Baszler, the only member of the Hit Squad to take singles gold. Now that she's no longer champion, I wonder, the question does have to be asked, if the Hit Squad becomes tag team champions, will they be able to use the Freebird rule? As Ivy Nile goes for that Dragon Sleeper, but Asuka able to get out of it and into an armbar. Will Ivy Nile tap out here? No, she's able to get out of it. Asuka able to hit that armbar out of nowhere. Reversal here by Asuka. And a reversal back by Ivy Nile. And now Nile going to the top rope. Begging for Asuka to get up to her feet. Diving crossbody into the cover. And a kick out at 2. Over. And now Ivy Nile lighting up like a house of fire. Looking for a cover after that. And Asuka somehow gets the shoulder up. Ooh, massive kick there by Nile. Oh, Ivy Nile going for the torture rack. She's got it locked in. Will Asuka? Yes, Asuka has tapped out.
Here is your winner, Ivy Nile.
Bushi. Somehow, some way, Ivy Nile gets the first point in the war of momentum. We'll see if her tag team partner can do the same later tonight. But for now, we have to move right along as we have the number 1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship, Johnny Gargano, teaming up with the current RWF United States Champion, Jey Uso, to take on the number 1 contender for that United States title, Damian Priest, and the current Intercontinental Champion, 6? Remember, 6, he can't have any of the NWO branding, the theme song, the entrance video, any of that. I don't know what he's going to do, but we're about to find out as that tag team match is coming up next.
They say that I've lost it, but talk me down, and I swear it's gonna cost you. Now I'm back, the boss of you morons, so never
All right. Time to get some questions answered.
The following is a tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, representing DIY from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 199 pounds, Johnny Gargano.
And here comes Johnny Gargano. He is, of course, the current #1 contender to face off for the Intercontinental title. It me. Hashtag no yeet.
And his partner from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds, the United States Champion, main event, Jey Uso.
There he comes after, of course, his huge win at Survivor Series over the Macho Man, Randy Savage, to claim the RWF United States Championship. He, of course, will defend that title against Damian Priest at the Royal Rumble. Speak of the devil.
And representing the Judgment Day from New York City, weighing in at 249 pounds, Damian Priest.
Just a small reminder that RWF is kind of its own universe, and Judgment Day is in its original form and has not broken up. And as he makes his entrance, I'm looking forward to seeing who's coming out next. How will Six? What will he? I don't know. I have so many questions about it. I have a couple theories, but yeah. I should have known. RWF versus best verse.
And from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 212 pounds, the Intercontinental Champion, X-Pac.
It's DX Pac. I should have known he can't be NWO anymore, so I might as well go back to being DX. With that, betting is now open. Okay, Nabbit. Xbox just likes being in those stables where guys don't like playing by the rules. Fair. And as this match gets started, excuse me while I try to get my own betting underway here. I'm actually surprised you guys voted for JJ. And Johnny Gargano has the meat stick. Gotta vote for myself. So I actually decided to make things a little bit easier on myself too with these tag team matches. Had to vote for Johnny this time. I actually went into custom match, the custom like create a match feature, and created an RWF tag team match with all of the rules. That way I don't have to continuously set up the rules each and every time I have a tag team match. And Damian Priest now tags out X-Pac. Nice, that's a good idea. Yeah. Oh, German suplex into a bridge, but only got a 1 count. And now X-Pac using that giant meat stick to his advantage. Ooh, caught her there. Out of nowhere. Johnny Wrestling in control here. Beautiful moonsault by X-Pac. And there's a tag out to main event, Jey Uso, who is not in our main event tonight. Oh, now X-Pac going for an abdominal stretch, but Uso able to get out of it. Oh, and there's the buzzkill. But Uso able to get out. Oh, Samoan drop. Don't worry, he is Samoan. Uh-oh. Taking the stairs now. As these two go to the outside, but Jay's like, nah. Need to tag out to Damian Priest. It's a good way for the contenders to get a chance to show the champions what they're made of, and vice versa. Now Priest has the steps. Oh! Almost decapitating Uso with the steps. Giant backbreaker into the cover. Only 1 count. Massive complete shot there into the cover. Only a 2 count. And Priest is mad. He tags back in to X-Pac. And now the 2 champions will go to battle. Ooh, just knocking X-Pac inside out with that move. Oh, back suplex into a neck breaker. There's the cover, but Priest breaks up the pinfall. Oh, very interesting. Oh! You think he's going one way and he hits you the other. Oh, now Gargano with the meat stick. Oh, I don't quite know what that was, but it put X-Pac down. Uh-oh. Gargano going for that submission hold. And there's the tap out.
Here are your winners, the team of Johnny Gargano and Jay Uso.
Ooh. Perhaps looking into the future as Johnny Gargano will face X-Pac at the Royal Rumble for that Intercontinental title. Putting in a very, very big statement here tonight that he's not just coming for the title, but he's coming to take the title. Well, coming up next, we have a very interesting situation as Triple H is forcing Bayley and the woman who took out Roxanne Perez, Yuri, to team up as they face Nia Jax and the number 1 contender for Bayley's European Championship, Tamina. That's coming up next. With the NWO music, that can only be one person. Or 3, technically.
The following contest is a tag match set for one fall. Introducing first, representing the NWO from Everyman's Nightmare, Yuri!
Here she comes. She attacked Roxanne Perez, taking Roxanne Perez's career away from her. Was awarded the number 1 contendership spot. Went on the Survivor Series, but just wasn't able to get the job done against Piper Niven. Oh yeah, the belly buddies are out. It's champion time.
And her partner from San Jose, California, the Women's European Champion, Bayley.
And here she comes. Triple H has said that since Bayley wants to prove that she has changed her ways, then she needs to start tonight by not just forgiving Yuri, but by teaming with her and getting a victory with her here tonight. Bayley, of course, never one to back down from a challenge. Oh, you see that she is here, looking to give the world a hug again. Wait. That's the Bloodlines music and entrance videos. What? Why? Oh.
And Nia Jax and Tamina, the Bloodline.
Looks like we now have a female version of the Bloodline, as bets are now up. I acknowledge this. Looks like it'll be Yuri starting things off with Tamina. Well, I knew that Nia Jax and Tamina are former WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, but they have never teamed before here in RWF. Of course, the same can also be said with Bayley and Yuri, but at very least, Nia and Tamina have teamed it together. And there's a tag out to the current Women's European Champion. Bayley fighting back as her and Nia Jax square off here. Ooh, Thez press. Bayley and Nia Jax, definitely no strangers to each other. There's a tag out to Tamina. And this is what we've been waiting for, because this is the #1 contender and the champion in the ring at the same time. Bailey took her eyes off Tamina for just a second, and it looks like that has she's paying the price. Oh, reversal there by Bailey. Well, the power on Bailey. You can never count Bailey out. Ooh, massive move there into the cover. Only a 1 count. What a message it would be if Bailey was to get the victory here tonight. And get the victory over Tamina. Oh, headbutt there. Shades of her dad. There's a tag back to Yuri and a tag to Nia Jax. I was honestly wondering what the fate of Yuri was going to be since she failed to capture the women's championship. Honestly surprised that Triple H didn't just fire her. The tag back out to Tamina. And Yuri hits a running crossbody. Oh, flapjack-like maneuver on the power by Tamina. Just manhandling Yuri. Oh, Samoan drop. Now Yuri trying to take the fight to Nia Jax on the outside, but gets intercepted by Tamina again. Oh, and sends Tamina into the steel steps, and now tries to put a stop to Nia Jax. Oh, vicious headbutt to the back. Right between the shoulder blades. As these two continue to fight here on the outside of the ring. Uh-oh. And now, Tamina going for a Boston Crab. And Yuri is able to get out of it. You gotta think that the damage has got to be done though. Sending Tamina into the barricade now. Oh, right into the ring post. And Yuri again going for another, and she's got the meat stick. Now she doesn't get the chance to use it. And now it looks like we're finally going to get back into the ring. Maybe. No, Yuri's going to go after Nia Jax now. Breaking a kendo stick. And Tamina takes Yuri out. Now Yuri getting sent back into the ring. But Tamina gonna focus on Bailey with a steel chair in hand. Someone needs to remind Tamina and Yuri that their opponents are each other right now. And finally, this match gets back into the ring. And oh, Scorpion Death Drop into the cover. And a kick out of 2. Yuri taking advantage of all the confusion and everything going around. There's a tag out to Bailey. Tamina able to get the advantage. And there's a tag out to Nia Jax. Oh, Rose Plant by Bailey into the cover. And Tamina breaks it up. And Bailey, I guess she's decided to go for a weapon. Kendo stick in hand. Decides to not use it. Now Bailey going for, yeah, she hits a suplex on Nia Jax into a cover. And a kick out of 2. Massive power there by Nia Jax. Uh-oh. And now Nia Jax going for the Annihilator. She hits it into the cover. And Bailey somehow able to kick out at 2. Now Nia going after that stop sign. But decides she doesn't want it. Tag out to Yuri. Went for a splash. 2 splashes in a row, but missed. Tag back out to Bailey. Into a cover. And that's it.
Here are your winners, Nia Jax and Tamina, the Bloodline.
A powerful debut for the Bloodline. Oh yeah. At least the female version of the Bloodline, and perhaps a message sent to Bailey by Tamina. Well, next up we get back to our War of Momentum Coming up next, Scott Hall goes one-on-one with Thrasher. Alright, here we go with our next contest.
Is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing the Headbangers from Camden, New Jersey, weighing in at 245 pounds, Thrasher! And his opponent, representing the Outsiders from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 280 pounds, one half of the men's tag team champions, Scott Hall.
And here comes Scott Hall. And yes, I have. You are not wrong. His jacket and the back of his trunks does say Outsiders. And the front of his trunks does say Chico. Alright, this match is underway. Betting, of course, has already started, so make sure to get your bets in. Earlier tonight, we saw Kevin Nash get the victory and the first point in the War of Momentum. We will see if Thrasher can tie things up or if the Outsiders will go 2-0. Dude. Again, Thrasher's somebody that we have not really seen too much here in RWF outside of his few tag team appearances. This is his first time to really shine in singles competition. And then, of course, as always, next week, Mosh will face Scott Hall while Thrasher takes on Kevin Nash. Ooh, Hall looking for an early victory here. Only a 1 count, though. And Hall showing no remorse here tonight. Quick cover there by Thrasher, but only a 2 count. Oh, Thrasher getting blocked, and Scott Hall going for that fall-away slam. Oh, but reversed into a DDT by Thrasher. Break his fingers chance by the crowd. But Scott Hall able to get back in control. And do a cover after some snake eyes. Oh, and I think Scott Hall might be got a little bit of bloody blood on his side there. That or Thrasher's paint's come off on him. Abdominal stretch here by Scott Hall. Who was the fingers chant for? It was for Thrasher because he did like a break your fingers type move. Massive shoulder block there by Thrasher. Okay, thank you. Yeah, no problem. And now Thrasher starting to light up and going to the middle rope. Stage dive by Thrasher into the cover. And only a 2 count. And now perhaps, oh, went for a top rope stage dive, but he missed it. And now Scott Hall going for the outsider's edge. And he hits it into the cover. And there's it.
Here is your winner,
And Scott Hall gets a massive victory here tonight, making the war of momentum over the tag team titles 2-0. Well, coming up next, we see if Zoe Stark can do the same thing, or if Kairi Sane will tie up the war of momentum for the women's tag team titles. Coming up next. Ayo, bad times don't last, but bad guys do. Another young lady that we really haven't gotten to see much of. Looking to make her mark and make things 2-0 in the War of Momentum.
And representing the Kabuki Warriors from Yamaguchi, Japan, one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions, Kairi Sane!
I must admit, I'm a little disappointed she doesn't get to wear the strap like she does in their. She doesn't get to wear the tag team belt like she does in their tag team entrance. That was cool, but it's still cool to see Kairi Sane now, who can now call herself a champion here in RWF. Honestly, boo for no belt in that way. Honestly, since her debut here in RWF, she has not had the best of luck. She has failed in some pretty big matches, but that it seems to have all gone away now that she is one half of the tag team champions. And this match starts, and already hitting a wheelbarrow stunner out of the gates. Kairi Sane looking to show that she's not playing around. But she's got fierce competition in Zoe Stark. Again, another one of the newer members of the Hit Squad. Her and Ivy Nile have been in this position before. Whoa! Massive springboard crossbody to the outside by Zoe Stark. As I was saying, her and Ivy Nile have been in this position before, trying to capture tag team gold for their stable, something that Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler have done before they made it a full-on super group. Well, dang. But they have failed to do so. Even after winning the #1 contenderships in the past, they still failed to win the tag team championships against Pretty Mean Sisters, Carmella and Tiffany Stratton. But now they are given another chance. On the opposite side, of course, we have Kairi Sane, who, vicious stomp into a cover. Shades of Finn Balor there. We have Kairi Sane, who, after having a massive feud with Shotzi and Tegan Knox, her and Asuka would then have a feud against Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill. And then, even after that, they would end up kind of randomly be placed into a #1 contenders match, despite not having won a single tag team match together. Oh, miss. They were still able to get into that tag team #1 contenders match, and then they surprised everybody by winning the #1 contenders with contender spots. They would go on to win the War of Momentum. They would choose a tables, ladders, and chairs tornado tag team match, and then would go on to win the tag team championships. Champions. Yeah, championship belts. Now, I was able to talk a lot about the success of Asuka. Unfortunately, I can't say the same for Kairi Sane or Zoe Stark. So that is why a win here is massive for both of these women. Ooh, middle rope insane elbow, but Zoe Stark gets out of the way. Enziguri by Zoe Stark. And Zoe Stark just in control, just doing whatever she can to hurt Kairi Sane. Perhaps trying to send a message. Went for a cover, but way too close to the ropes. And now Stark's starting to light Kairi up like a house of fire. I went for a big move, but Kairi Sane able to get back into it. Come on, Kairi, you could do it. Oh, Z360 by Zoe Stark into the cover. And that's it.
Here is your winner,
Zoe Stark. Well, never mind. Guess she can't do it. Zoe Stark getting a massive victory and bringing the War of Momentum 2-0. Well, we're not done yet, folks. Next up, we have an interesting situation. Triple H has said that he has a gift for Eric Bischoff for all of the six-man tag matches and all of the things that Bischoff did to RWF. He has a gift in the form of a match. We don't know who Eric's going to be facing. We don't know what this match is going to entail. All we do know that is coming up next, Eric Bischoff is in action. All right. Time to find out what this gift is. Wait, did I just hear the announcer right? A 3-on-1 handicap match? So, I mean, but is Eric part of that 3, or is he the one? 3-on-1? You've got to be kidding me. Oh, I think I know who the 3 are. I called it.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 820 pounds, Triple H, Batista, and Randy Orton, the Authority.
Looks like Eric is getting his comeuppance, as he's going to have to face all 3 members of the Authority in a handicap match. I would not want to be old Eric right now. Neither would I. With that said, betting is now open. After being put into 6-man tag matches each and every week, when Eric Bischoff gained control, and the fact that Eric Bischoff didn't even have the goals to fight inside of War Games, well, Triple H did. You got to know that all 3 of these men have got to want a piece of Eric Bischoff. They're just taking their sweet time. I gotta say, Bischoff doesn't seem very worried, though. It looks like it'll be a Randy Orton starting things out for the Authority. Bischoff immediately on the attack. Oh, got a little overzealous there. Bischoff, though, I guess he's going to do whatever he can in his power. What do you... Oh, right, and he got kicked right in the boom boom. Randy Orton. Oh, and Bischoff surprisingly nimble here. Able to get Randy down for a moment. And Bischoff going for a weapon. Grabbing a kendo stick. And Orton stops him from using it. But again, I'm surprised here. Bischoff able to hold his own. Well, then the Viper takes back over. Tag out to Batista. Tag out to Orton. Some double team action. Double back body drop. Reversal by Bischoff. Literally fighting for his life here. Looking for a cover. And see, why wouldn't you just stay down, Bischoff? Why wouldn't you just stay down? He had a chance to end it. He had a chance to end this punishment. But he had to kick out. I gotta say, I'm still so surprised at how well Bischoff is fending off the Authority here tonight. Batista, a little friendly fire there. And Randy Orton and Eric Bischoff fighting on the outside. Now, I gotta say, Bischoff, he doesn't have to worry about getting pinned or submitting out here, but he can still be knocked out. That's pressed by Randy Orton. And Orton just beating the tar out of Eric Bischoff. Oh, there's a reversal. Bischoff getting back in the ring, focusing his attention on Batista now. And now going after Triple H as Randy Orton grabs a chair. Oh! Massive smack over the head with that chair. Somehow, some way, Bischoff's still in this, but Triple H now getting involved. Guess he just couldn't wait to get his hands on Bischoff, especially after Bischoff attacked him. Orton throwing Bischoff back into the ring. Bischoff somehow, some way, still able to fend off the Authority, going for a superplex here. He hits it. And Batista begging for a tag. Meanwhile, Bischoff decides to take a little time to taunt, allowing the Animal Batista to get tagged in, and oh, Bischoff. For an evil genius, you sure are stupid. Oh! Low blow taking advantage of the no disqualification being thrown out of the rule books for tag team matches. Even though this technically, I guess it is a tag team, but it's not. Oh, a massive kicks here by Eric Bischoff. He grabs the chair, but gets struck by the Viper. Oh, massive side kick. Batista trying to end this. And Bischoff kicks out at 2. Again, Batista trying to end this. And I don't understand why Bischoff keeps insisting to make this match go on, but he kicks out at 2 again. And Batista continues the punishment. And there's the tag out to Triple H himself. The man who seized back control of RWF. Ooh. More friendly fire by the Authority there. Oh, massive kick by Bischoff into a cover. And a kick out of 2. Man, what would it mean if Bischoff were able to defeat not just the Authority, but to actually get a victory over Triple H? And after a chair shot, we may not find out. No, Bischoff still stays in this. Knee drop by Triple H. And now Bischoff going again, trying to go again for maybe a top rope superplex. Decides to focus on Batista and Orton. Oh, reversal by Triple H. But Eric goes back on the offense. And there's the knockout. Eric must have eaten some spinach before this match because he's strong to finish tonight.
Randy Orton, Triple H, and Batista, the Authority.
Eric Bischoff gets knocked out by Triple H, and the Authority stands tall. Perhaps just a little extra message to Bischoff to not get in his way again. Well, next up we have our semi-main event match as the women's champion Piper Niven teams up with her bestie Chelsea Green to take on Power and Glory, the team of Liv Morgan and the #1 contender to Piper Niven's Women's Championship, Raquel Rodriguez. Coming up next. go with our tonight's main event.
The following contest is a tag match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. Power and glory.
So, let me. Here comes Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. These two, after seeing two other females do it, decided to team up, turn their backs on the fans, and claim that they were going to take what they believe is rightfully theirs. They would lose at Survivor Series, but Raquel Rodriguez would impress so much that she would get a chance to compete
It's Chelsea.
for the women's championship. Number one, she would get that number one contendership spot.
And their opponents, the team of Piper Niven and Chelsea Green.
She would, as I was saying, before I was shushed by Chelsea Green. So, despite losing, and Raquel Rodriguez, who was the last one eliminated for her team at that 4-on-4 8-woman elimination tag team match, she would last so long against all other 4 members of the team, of her opponents, that would get her into the 8-woman over the top rope battle royal to determine the number one contender for Piper Niven's women's championship. Raquel would then go to win that. Looks like it's Liv Morgan and Piper Niven starting things off here. Raquel would then go on to win that, thus doing exactly what they've basically said that they were going to do. She got what she believed she's owed. And now she has a chance to win the women's championship. And since Piper Niven is no stranger to tag team matches, that is what led up to this match here tonight. And there's a tag out to Raquel Rodriguez. And Raquel Rodriguez now able to be in the ring with the champion. A chance to show the champion what she's made of. Here's the thing. As much as this tag team match is good, she's gotta remember that she's gonna be on her own at the Royal Rumble. The tag out to Chelsea Green. There'll be nobody to tag out. Uh-oh. Going for a powerbomb, but Chelsea Green able to get out of it. A little double team action there by Green and Piper. And Chelsea Green sends Raquel over the top rope. Tag back out to Piper Niven. who decides to go after Liv Morgan, who is not the legal woman in this match, I might add. And now Raquel with a kendo stick. Oh, massive shots with that kendo stick. Tries to go after Chelsea as well, but Chelsea's like, no thank you. Looking for a cover. This could be huge. No, only in one count. Anytime a number one contender can get a victory, especially if that victory is against the champion themselves, you know that that's a huge message right there. A tag out to Liv Morgan. And that there's a tag to Chelsea Green. Up and over goes Green. Oh, there's a table. Chelsea, get the tables. Just a gentle reminder that we will not be stopping at 9 o'clock. On these wrestling nights, we do not stop until all matches have come to a conclusion. I say that because it's like 2 minutes to 9, and we still have our main event. Massive Falcon Arrow into a cover, but Raquel Rodriguez breaks up the pinfall. Piper Niven in control at the moment. A little double team action by Niven and Green. Oh, but Morgan gets an enziguri. As a tag out to Raquel Rodriguez, but Chelsea Green right on top of things. Or at least she was. Oh, nope. Chelsea Green back in control. It's a Russian leg sweep. And there's the Rough Rider. Shades of her husband. If you know, you know. Tag back out to Piper Niven. And more double team action as a tag out back to Chelsea Green and a double clothesline. Woo woo woo, I know it. The Green. Oh, Canadian Destroyer into the cover. And a kick out by Rodriguez. Tag out to Niven. There's a tag back to Liv Morgan. A little taunting there by Morgan. It's a hip toss and goes for a cover. Second rope bulldog. Tag out to Raquel Rodriguez. Oh, Raquel going for that like corkscrew splash thing. She hits it into the cover, but Chelsea Green breaks up the pinfall. Tag back out to Liv Morgan. Oh, but reversal by Niven. Massive headbutt. Tag back out to Chelsea Green. Chelsea Green on top at the moment, and she's got the stop sign. As Morgan gets back in control, there's a tag out. Oh, interesting tag team move there. Raquel with the cover. And I don't know if that was a kick out or if that was Piper Niven breaking up the pin. Either way, the match continues. There's a tag out to Liv Morgan. That's a nice spinning head scissor there. A win for perhaps that knee shot, but Chelsea Green getting the upper hand and going for a cover. You know what's interesting too that I just thought of? Both Chelsea Green and Liv Morgan have something in common with their tag teams. They both make their tag team partners come out to their theme songs. Of course, Liv takes it one step further by making all the entrance videos hers as well. Well, at least Piper gets her name up on the entrance videos when she enters with Chelsea Green. Oh, going for another head scissor. This is true. And their partners are bigger and stronger too. Yeah, that's very true. Oh, went for a shining wizard or maybe an enziguri. Either way, Chelsea Green able to get out of the way. Liv Morgan rolls to the outside. Green targets. Oh, it's both power and glory with a stop sign. Oh, and Morgan going for that tilt-a-whirl head scissor again. And there he goes, going for that single knee face buster, and there's the knockout.
Here are your winners, Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez.
Well, Power and Glory getting a massive victory, and although it wasn't Raquel Rodriguez getting a victory over Piper Niven, it's still, in a way, shape, and form, Raquel Rodriguez getting a victory over Piper Niven. So, with that, it is time for our main event of the evening, as Kane, the number one contender for the RWF Heavyweight Championship, teams up with the RWF Pure Honor Champion, Shawn Michaels, to take on the number one contender for the Pure Honor Championship, Bobby Lashley, and the RWF Heavyweight Champion, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
The following is a tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, from parts unknown, weighing in at 323 pounds, Kane!
Here he comes, the number one contender to the Heavyweight Championship.
And his partner, from San Antonio, Texas, weighing in at 227 pounds, the Pure Honor Champion, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
Well, after his literal war with Bray Wyatt and his mind games, he won't have to worry about that with his next contender. Bobby Lashley doesn't care about mind games. He doesn't care about any of that. He's just straight up power. But if there's one man who knows how to handle a more powerful opponent, it is the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. Tonight, he's got backup.
From Colorado Springs, Colorado, weighing in at 273 pounds, the almighty Bobby Lashley.
Just like Kane, this man was entered into an 8-man over-the-top rope battle royal to claimed victory to become the number one contender for the Pure Honor Championship. Kane did the same thing, but won the number one contendership to the RWF Heavyweight Championship. We have not seen much of anything of Bobby Lashley, and that was the point. Triple H wanted to give an opportunity to some people that we haven't really gotten to see, people that haven't really gotten an opportunity. And Bobby Lashley took that and he grabbed it as hard as he could, and now he's going to try to run with it.
And from Victoria, Texas, weighing in at 252 pounds, the heavyweight champion, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
And here he comes, a man who has had so many issues, but he has come out of all of them on top. He is a 3-time RWF heavyweight champion. And he doesn't plan on losing that title anytime soon. Looks like the two number 1 contenders are going to start this match out. Of course, Kane and Stone Cold no strangers to each other. They've had many battles over the years in the WWE. Kane has been more of a tag team specialist here in RWF, having teamed up with the Hurricane and his brother, The Undertaker, more than we've actually seen him in singles competition. He has yet to get a title here in RWF. Of course, he'll be looking to do that. And then, of course, you have the two champions. You have Stone Cold Steve Austin, who battled back through an injury at the hands of Randy Orton, defeating Randy Orton to become a 2-time champion. Would then end up getting in an all-out war with Eric Bischoff and his NWO. Defeats Hulk Hogan to become the 3-time champion. And was able to successfully defend against Farouk. On the opposite side, you have Shawn Michaels, a man who, after some routine title defenses, had to face off against Bray Wyatt, and Bray Wyatt's mind games in what was some of the weirdest and wackiest things we have ever seen, including a 6-man tag team match where Shawn Michaels teamed up with 2 younger versions of himself to face 3 different versions of Bray Wyatt. That, of course, is all in the past. We look toward the future. And the future may just see the team of Bobby Lashley, or not the team, but just may see Bobby Lashley as our new Pure Honor champion and Kane as our new heavyweight champion. We will, of course, find the answers to that question at the Royal Rumble, which will take place on January 28th. That's going to be an extra special day too, because that is my wife's #birthday. Okay, and going for the sidewalk slam. Looking for a cover. But Bobby Lashley breaks up to cover. Again, you would know Kane would love nothing more than to get a victory here tonight. Tag back to Bobby Lashley. And there's a tag to Shawn Michaels. Oh, spear by Lashley into the cover. And a kick out at 2. Tag out to Kane, a little double team action. A reversal as Bobby Lashley takes control. Oh, the power of Bobby Lashley coming in full display there. I think Kane was trying to go for a choke slam, but Bobby Lashley has just been on fire here. Now these two go to the outside of the ring, and I think Kane's going to look for a weapon now. Ooh, bringing out a table. Takes his eyes off Lashley, and Lashley takes advantage, throwing the big red machine around like he's a sack of potatoes. There's a tag out to Stone Cold. Tag out to Bobby Lashley. Yeah. You got the two bald men versus the two guys with hair. And Kane going for a tombstone. He hits it into the cover. Only a 2 count. The tag out to Shawn Michaels. And Michaels going after the arm of Bobby Lashley. Oh. I know it doesn't do any extra damage when they fall on the weapons that are on the ground, but it still looks pretty hurtful. And now chaos has just started to ensue here. Oh, there's a forearm smash. Michaels looking for a cover. And Lashley able to get a shoulder up. You're not wrong. Uh-oh, Michaels tuning up the band. Oh, misses the sweet chin music. And Lashley takes advantage. Oh, big power bomb. Tag out to Austin. They talk about two men who know a thing or two about each other. Austin, of course, taking the WWE title away from Shawn Michaels way back in the day. Tag out to Kane. Oh, goes for, and he hits another sidewalk slam. Into a cover. And Austin kicks out. And now Kane going for a choke slam. But Austin able to get out of it. As a tag out to Bobby Lashley. Ooh, goes for a bear hug. Will Kane tap out? No, he's able to get out of it. Bobby Lashley getting back. Oh, he's got the Hurt Business on locked in, but Michaels breaks it up. Oh, sorry, not Hurt Business, Hurt Lock. Oh, Kane trying to put the punishment to Bobby, but Lashley trying everything he can to battle back against the Big Red Machine. Tag back out to Stone Cold Steve Austin. Austin grabs a baseball bat, but Kane stops him from using it. Tag out to Shawn Michaels, who gets taken down with a shoulder block, only to reverse and get back into top things. Only for Austin to reverse. And Austin just talking trash. Tags back out to Bobby Lashley. Lashley just throwing Michaels around, going for a cover. And Michaels able to kick out. Lashley with a baseball bat. Now Michaels back in control. And Michaels tuning up the band. He hits it this time and he gets the knockout.
Here are your winners, the team of Kane and Shawn Michaels.
Well, massive victory here for Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels taking out Bobby Lashley, who would challenge Michaels for the Pure Honor Championship at the Royal Rumble. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that does end our show here tonight. Um, I hope you guys have enjoyed. I hope you like some of the new storylines, like breaking up the NWO. I'm trying to kind of just keep things fresh, and since we had like literally like what 3 months or so of just NWO, NWO, NWO. I hope you guys enjoy that and are okay with it. Reminder that we will, of course, have our next show, next RWF show, next Tuesday. There will not be a stream tomorrow because we do not stream on Wednesday, but we will be back on Thursday at 7 p.m. Central Time for Skyrim Thursday. Good night, and I did indeed like the new stories. Yay. For now, I'm not going to rate anybody because it is a little bit later than I was. It's a little bit late. So we're going to go ahead and get into our commands here in a moment, and then I'll let you guys go for the evening. Officially go. So, as always, we are sponsored by our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. He has blessed both me and my wife extremely greatly. We want to make sure that we return His blessings by giving Him all the honor, glory, credit, and praise that He rightfully deserves. We also want to say a huge thank you. Thank you to everybody that joined us today. It means so much to me that you guys take time out of your busy days to come and hang out with me. And of course, a huge thank you also goes to our supporters, starting with my hashtag wonderful wife, Firebird10, our amazing friends Nick and T, our subscriber Dylan Taylor 4, the two guys who've bought me video games to play here on stream, Sean and Steve, and of course, the digital artist responsible for that artwork over there, Z-Fire Incorporated. Thank you guys again so much. Mary Kay. My wife happens to be a Mary Kay consultant, and she'd be more than happy to answer any questions that you have about any of the wonderful products. You can grab that link there to view those wonderful products today. Yeah, I need to come up with something better. Yeah. Discord. We have one of those. If you have not joined our Discord and you would like to, feel free to grab that link and come out join us. We've got tons of chat rooms. That's where important discussions are discussed. That's where important announcements are announced. That's where wrestling results are posted. And we just love to have you there. Another place that we'd love to have you is over on YouTube. If you'd like to catch up on some of our past live streams or even rewatch this one, feel free to grab that link and join us over on YouTube. Since it's all free and it's a way to help support me, I do ask that you give the YouTube channel a subscribe, hit that bell icon to get notified, give the videos a like and a comment. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. So the TikTok ban still hasn't come around yet, so if you like highlight videos, feel free to grab that link and join us over on TikTok, where all of our highlight videos are at. Again, I do ask, until that TikTok ban happens, if you don't mind, give the channel a follow, give the videos a like and a comment. Last but not least, are ways that you can help support the stream if you would like to do so. Keep in mind that nothing is ever required, but everything is very much appreciated. With that, more information on how you can help out the stream is in the chat. Yeah, y'all, I had fun. I enjoyed this. I'm looking forward to seeing how your reactions to some of the other things that I have planned. But for now, until Thursday, I am JRabbit87, and I hope you all have a very good night.